All right, Good Eats Will Travel. We're at the Local Goat in Pigeon Forge. I actually didn't realize this till I looked at the internet a while ago, but there's actually 2 locations. I'm not sure where the other one is. It said off I-75, but I didn't recognize the town. I assume it would be in this area, but I've never been to it. We've only been to this location. I come here for the beer cheese that they have. They come out with pretzels and apples and like some kind of, I guess, like French bread.
Yeah.
Is that what it would be? But really, we only ever eat it with the apples and the pretzels. And I never thought about eating beer cheese with apples until we had it here. But they're the green tart apples.
No.
They're really good.
Yeah, Granny's.
Yeah.
Green apple.
Yeah, like a Granny Smith apple.
Yeah, that's what it is.
We also got the nachos, steak nachos, which we didn't order any entrees. We've eat entrees here before. They have a really good burger.
Yeah.
I think you might have had a lamb burger here, and I've had a regular cheeseburger here. Their French fries are hand cut. I think Lindsay's had some of the shrimp. Marcus has had the steak, which was really good. And if the steak nachos was any indication of what kind of steaks they have, they were super tender, really flavorful.
Yeah, the steak, it was on the nachos. It was flavored well and tender. It was good.
And one good thing about it is if you run out of the pretzels with the dip and you've still got more dip, they will bring you more of whatever you want to dip the cheese in.
Yeah.
So you don't just have to use what's on the plate. If you run out of, and we always run out. I mean, they bring you such a healthy portion that what they bring out with it, you almost always have to send back and get something extra, which is good. And there's no charge for that.
There's no charge for the bread or the apples. But they do not refill the cheese dip.
The cheese, right?
But
and I don't know that the pretzels are homemade, but they really look like they're made here.
Yeah, they seem to be.
They're
if they're
really
not homemade,
fresh.
they're sliced and some kind of toasted or something.
Yeah, but they are really fresh here. This place is like always super busy. We've been here at different times. It's hard to get a parking spot sometimes here. You almost have to kind of stalk people in the parking lot to get their spot, to get a parking spot, which that's what I said. You know it's a good restaurant if you can't find parking.
Yeah.
And it's like that from the times we've been here around 11 to right now it's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon till late in the evening. We usually try to come about this time because I think it's less crowded. Yeah. For 2 people, it was about a 15-minute wait for both of those entrees, which we got water, I think was $31. So really reasonably priced on the food. But this is one of our favorite places to stop to get beer cheese. Now, not everybody does beer cheese well, but they do beer cheese really good.
Beer cheese.
Yep. Anything else, Jeff?
I think that's it.
He eat the jalapenos. I can't eat the jalapenos in the steak. It come out with that and the red onions and balsamic vinegar, which was pretty good. It adds a little bit of a tang to the nachos. The balsamic vinegar has that sweet tang, and the red pickled onions has some tang to it.
The sour cream and the avocado right there, all of it kind of blended together right there.
I wish I could eat the jalapenos. Was those jalapenos or was those habaneros?
I don't know. I don't know. They were a little warm, but they weren't real warm.
So I'm gonna say it might have been a habanero, not a true jalapeno, because it was a pretty good sized pepper.
It had more flavor taste than it did heat.
Yeah, so it might have been a habanero. So I might have could eat that. I thought I won't touch a jalapeno because I have a bad reaction to them. But it looked really good on the salad. Everything's good and fresh, and I haven't seen anything to where that doesn't look. They use really fresh ingredients here, and that's kind of their claim to fame is they use locally sourced meat, locally sourced vegetables and stuff in their food, which helps the community also.
They even have a display just as you go through the door, telling about the farm from where their meat comes from and all that stuff. So.
And that matters. I mean, meat that's farm raised on grass fed and grass finished is a lot healthier for you than what you can buy out of the supermarkets. So not everybody promotes that or has that ability to do that, but it seems like Local Goat here, they are serving really good ingredients in their food. I didn't see any entree that I thought was overpriced. It seemed like they're all between $12 and $20. If you got into more of the seafood or any of a higher cut steak, of course, they were a little bit more expensive, but it seemed like the majority of the entrees were between $12 and $20, which is
average
decent.
run stuff was decently priced.
Yeah, I don't see anything overpriced to be sourcing out locally really good ingredients, like you would think. Sometimes organic, or when you get into local or some of that more specialized meat can get expensive. I didn't see that in the price here. So if you're ever here, it's worth stopping by if you can get a parking place.
Yeah.
All right, this is Good Eats Will Travel. Local Goat.